Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition. I am Knight in Phoenix. Today I'm taking out the T110E3, which is the American Tier 10 tank destroyer. The map is Sacred Valley and it is a standard battle. I do have my brother Greyghost with me today. He is in his T95, which is the Tier 9 American tank destroyer. The T95 is one of the slowest vehicles in the game, so we're taking a little extra look at the map here. We're not all that familiar with Sacred Valley yet, and we're trying to figure out what's going to give us the flattest land, the least resistance for that T95 to get from point A to point B. So we decide we're going to head south along the eastern side of the map. We have a couple of friendly tanks ahead of us, so hopefully they can do some spotting. Give us as tank destroyers the opportunity to sit back and take some shots at the enemy. Now, I was playing the T95 earlier with Greyghost. I just decided, you know what, I've paid my dues. I've played that thing long enough to get to the 110E3. And while it's fun having everybody shoot you and having their shots bounce off of you, I'm really over it. You know, the 13 kilometers an hour top speed, you know, if you're going downhill you'll get 13. It's just crazy. And matchmaking kept putting us in tier 10 games, so I figured I might as well be one of those tier 10 vehicles as well. So we make it up to a little mound here. We're going to sit here for a moment and take a look, see if the guys in front of us spot anything, see if there's anything to shoot at. We see a friendly T-32 has made it up to the hill there, and as you see, that's what happens to a T-32 in a Tier 10 game when he doesn't protect his hull. We see the in-game messaging let us know that was the enemy Jagdpanzer E100 that killed him. You know, that E100 is one of the last vehicles anybody wants to come up against head-to-head, face-to-face, let alone a Tier 8 tank with no cover. So while we do have some enemies showing up ahead, we can't get any shots on them. They're down below on the other side of the hill here, so time to move forward and see what we can do. So as we move up, we see another friendly Vickers 45 here on the left. He gets taken out. Looked like it was the Jagdpanzer E100 again. I have to start giving serious thought to whether or not this is where I want to be. Our sixth sense went off. We got detected. We did take a shot. It bounced off of us. Somebody else is still shooting at us. We can't see who's shooting at us. I'm just going to move a little bit until we're no longer detected. The game is telling us we're no longer detected. I don't always trust that. I see the T-62A trying to poke his nose up over the hill there, probably trying to spot us. And from what I just saw from the tracers from the enemies, we can't see. If he does spot us, we're not in a good spot. So I am going to sit here for a moment and see if either one of those guys poked their nose up above the ridge and see if I can't get a shot on them. Yeah, I'm not sure who's keeping them spotted. Obviously somebody is, and our friendlies are able to actually get some shots on them. So they're no longer spotted. I'm trying to figure out here whether or not I should move up. If I get spotted, my right side is still exposed to whoever was in the back shooting at us. Trying to look at the terrain here, see if I can find a little ridge or something, and there actually is. If I go to the right a little bit, there's the main road, which is going to give me some cover. It's not going to be a lot. I think most of my tank is probably going to be covered. You can see the little berm ridge over there to the right. Alright, so now we do have the two vehicles spotted over there again. I don't know whether I'm the one. I guess I am. I just got a spotted target hit. We do manage to get a shot off on him. Do about 850 damage right in the front. We do get spotted and we realize being that high up we've lost our cover from the right, so we back down a little bit. Greyghost is still making his way up the hill here. Honestly, I'd rather have him in front of me. He's going to be able to take shots a lot better than I am. Although the frontal armor on the 110E3 is really, really good. The side armor isn't quite as good. That's why I'd rather have Greyghost up here instead of me. And then I would back him up. So we did see an E100 up there. We did take a shot at him. We hit him in the worst place we could possibly hit him, and the shot did bounce. So Greyghost is almost up here. My sixth sense is going off. I'm still detected. I'm trying to keep that little mound to my right, keep me from getting shot from whatever is back there that we can't see yet. Now I'm watching Greyghost go up here, and I see he's not on the road. And it looks like he's going to go up over that little ridge, and he's going to expose his belly. And right now I'm telling him, get back, don't do that. You know, he may be in a T95, but if that E100 or the M103 that's back there, if they shoot him in the belly, it's going to be pretty devastating for him. Alright, so there's the E100. That is his lower plate, and I still bounced it. I don't know. I thought for sure that shot should have knocked 800 health off of him. So Greyghost repositions himself to make a safer approach up to the top of the hill. I'm still spotted, detected. I don't know, my sixth sense is going off. I no longer really have those ridges on the right protecting me. I need a little bit more elevation to try and support Greyghost here. So I have a tracking shot on an E100. I hit him, I track him, Greyghost finishes him off. So I'm still detected. I'm still up on the hill here, without the cover to my right. So those guys who are way in the back somewhere that we still can't see start taking shots at me. One of them did damage me, a couple of bounces. We see my ammo is hit. We're not going to fix it unless it affects my reload rate. But now I got myself back on the main road, so I got that little ridge to my right to protect me again. And the game is saying I'm not spotted. Like I said before, I don't always trust that though. So we do see some enemy icons to our right. We pull up the main map trying to figure out where they might be. As I said before, we're not very familiar with this map yet. And it does appear they're all quite a ways on the other side of that center mountain there. So up ahead it looks like Greyghost damaged that M103, and the M103 also damaged Greyghost. I don't have a shot on him. I am detected again, or at least my sixth senses go off, so I'm going to keep this building to my right for the moment. I see that Type 61 come from our left. It looks like he's trying to flank Greyghost. I let him know. He did take a shot in the side and it bounced. I let him know I've got this taken care of. So we line up on him, take the shot. Sub 57 later, he's dead. As I come across the opening there, the M103 does get a shot into my side. It does some pretty good damage. Nothing to be concerned about yet. Obviously somebody else has a line of sight on that 103 because he just took a shot and another shot killed him. Oh and yes, if there's a rock in the map, I'll find it. We're going to make our way through this little village, get on the other side. It looks like all the remaining enemy are over there. So we see the Bat Chat zipping across here almost 500 meters away. We try to take a lead shot on him. Again, not knowing the terrain, I had no idea that he was going to actually be going downhill when I took my shot. So seeing as it looks like the majority of our team is over there where we just saw the bad guys, this looks like it might be a halfway decent position to sit up and do some sniping. So you see the enemy artillery get spotted and taken out right away. So I'm concerned the last direction I saw that Bat Chat go on, that he hasn't been detected yet, so I'm wondering if there is a way he could have slipped through and be actually heading back towards our flag. So I did pull up the map. Looks like we got a pretty good spread here. It'd be hard for anybody to get by without being detected. And we do have the remaining enemies starting to show up there, just over 400 meters away. I can't get color on them. They're all, who knows, down behind a ridge.
Let's find another target.
And you get those white outlines, so you start searching to see if you can't find the red spot, and a lot of times it just never shows up. It did sound like Greyghost, who was sitting to my right on the other side of this building, did take a shot. I didn't see any damage come up. He must have got some color on somebody though. So this spot is not going to be a good sniping spot for where the enemy are currently located. So we're just going to start moving forward, and at that moment we do get a lock. We figure, okay, let's stop. Let's take a look and see what we can see. Well, I do see that bat shot coming. Pretty sure he's thinking he's going to get our FV-215B. That ain't going to happen. So that leaves their Jagdpanzer E100. What a pretty target. If I was only loaded. Come on, come on, come on. Nope, not going to happen. Oh well. And with that moment, I realized my damaged ammo rack took me from a 15-second reload to a 29-second reload. You know, I did say earlier I wasn't going to repair the damage unless it affected my reload, and then I just forgot about it or didn't notice it, I guess. Either way, we did win the game. I survived, Greyghost survived, and we're currently looking at some of the post-game stats. We did get just under 64,000 silver and just under 4,000 experience on that one. We did get 2 kills, damage 3. We got some really good spotting damage on that E100. You know, it always amazes me when I spend all that time, go through all the efforts there, and I look at the after-game stats and see that I only took 7 shots. At any rate, I think Greyghost and I played pretty well together on that one. It's too bad that we couldn't have supported the 2 Tier 8s that got killed in front of us up on the hill before we got there. So, that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click the like button. I could say it really supports the channel, but I have no idea what clicking the like button does other than giving me a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, please feel free to do so. You'll get notifications of when I do post videos. And as always, I thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.